There was an astronaut, helmet shiny and blue, a chimpanzee pilot, God knows what he'd do, and a rocket so tiny but meaner than sin. Didn't know I'd be shoving 'em all right in. Before dinner was served, before cools began, I cracked open bottles and ruined the plan. But you want to know why? Well, listen in awe how Derek got famous for stuffing his craw. You kids want to know about the Christmas of shame, unearthly little toys, a holiday so profane. Yes, I'll tell you 'cause you folks let me babysit how astronaut Derek ended up in the ship. It started off merry, a gift in my hand, a box of astronauts straight from the toy stand. But chimpanzee tiny, rocket ship small, I thought I'd show off not knowing I'd fall. 'Cause whiskey and Christmas don't mix, well it's true. Curiosity got me and so did the booze. What started as giggles turned pain in a flash. Next thing you know, I'm making a dash. Doctor says, Derek, can you explain this to me? There's a cosmonaut wedged in places they shouldn't be, and your poor little rot took off with a scream. Straight up your pecker, it's worse than it seems.
Now the chimpanzee somewhere far up my nose, I sneezed and I wept till the hospital froze.
Doc shakes his head, writes it off as a tale.
Don't stick Christmas cheer where your body is frail. Take it from Toiper Derek, still walking with shame. That astronaut's orbit just won't be the same.
The nurse in the ward gave a look full of spite.
Muttered, Christ, every Christmas is ruined by night.
So now every year when I'm sipping on gin,
I shudder at rockets and plastic chimp grin.
Let this be a warning to bold grown-up fools. Your nephews will laugh, but hospitals have rules. Those toys brought me grief and a handful of dread. Next Christmas, I'm gifting them socks instead. They fished with their forceps and yanked at my pride.
Derek in stirrups wanting somewhere to hide.
A chorus of surgeons just stifled their roars
as they pulled out a monkey and checked one more floor.
An intern with gloves said he's packed full of toys. Did Santa get hammer and mix up the boys?
They jotted my x-ray for all staff to see. Next holiday party, don't be like this Dewey. And now, if you visit that hospital ward, you'll hear my misfortune recited with glee. That's Derek, the dipshit from Christmas before, who stuffed his old jingle with toys meant. So now, every stocking I hang on the wall, I check for small objects, I eyeball them all. Forget mistletoe, it's the ER for me, with tales of my rocket ship surgery.
My nephews still snicker when Santa appears. They draw little spaceships and chimp butts in beers.
So if you see Derek avoiding the tree, it's 'cause holiday toys ain't as fun as they seem.
So pour one for Derek, Christmas disgrace. Never trust presents and keep booze off your face.
'Cause nothing feels festive with plastic up your rear. Merry fucking Christmas and a pain-free New Year.
Now every December I dread all the fuss. My nephews keep snorting, they can't get enough. They tell every cousin who's willing to hear how their uncle played doctor with holiday cheer. I walk down the ward and the nurses just clap. That's the guy with the rocket up where you crap.
The janitor winks, the staff hide their grins. I'm the punchline at Christmas, the butt of my sins. So if you get gifts that are smaller than nuts, keep 'em off your privates and far from your guts. Derek's a warning for all festive men. No astronauts landing the deep in me again. Now every damn Christmas my legend just grows. Got drawings from hospitals taped to my clothes. Cousins, it's a loaf, morel off and miso. My family loved drama a little bit more than cheap scotch. The Buden Baker Bansmas with nays dark a sneer. Keep your sleigh outer bodies till the new year.